feel a lot of pressure with your job? Do you feel like with these kind of huge budgets going into the movies and stuff, and you have this end product, like all the filming's done, you've got all the content there, and you've got this monumental task of constructing this movie, do you feel pressurized, and do you feel like I really hope this kind of does well? Or do you have like complete trust in your process?
Yeah, no, it is. Listen, the responsibility is enormous. On something like Top Gun Maverick, the film had to work. On Mission Impossible, the film has to work. And we take the responsibility to the studio, to Paramount Pictures, to any studio, very seriously. They're investing a lot of money and time in the filmmakers. So, Chris McQuarrie, Tom Cruise, myself, all the other heads of department, production design, wardrobe, hair and makeup, visual effects, cinematography, everybody involved takes their responsibility very seriously. And you do feel pressure, but the process, if you engage with the process, which involves showing the movie to an audience and then listening to the audience and listening to how they react to it, and listening to them tell you when it's confusing, when it's boring, when it's slow, and really confronting the film after each screening and listening carefully to what the audience tells you and addressing the notes. So if the audience is telling you that a really elaborate stunt sequence is too long and boring, then you look at it and you cut it down. And sometimes you remove really elaborate parts of the movie that you thought were great, or you still think are great, but in the run of the movie, they're too long. So that is part of the process. And the more you do it, the more you realize that things never start off well. Interestingly, the easier a film is to watch, almost the harder it has been to make, because to make something that is completely effortless to watch, where it just feels like everything has fallen into place, and of course it was supposed to be that way, and you can't imagine it any other way, is almost the harder kind of films to put together. And certainly on a film like Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, we have been working on the movie for nearly 3 years at this point, and screened the movie many times and shown it to audiences and listened carefully to their responses. And we really want the film to be great, and we want it to be great from the very first second to the very last second. We don't want a single moment of the movie to sag or be confusing or to kind of let you down or disappoint you.